Imagine early humans, our distant ancestors. Picture them standing on the vast savanna, gazing up at the stars with wonder and curiosity. These early humans, though primitive in many ways, were the foundation of something truly remarkable. They roamed the savanna, driven by instinct, fear, and the need to survive. Their days were filled with the constant search for food, water, and shelter. They hunted in groups, gathered edible plants, and learned to navigate their harsh environment. Their world was immediate, their concerns basic. The flicker of a campfire, the warmth of a shelter, the faces of their kin, these were the elements that defined their existence. Yet even in this simplicity, there was a spark of something more. Within them lay the seeds of something extraordinary, the human mind. This mind, with its capacity for thought, imagination, and reflection, was the beginning of a journey that would transform our species. Over countless generations, this mind evolved. It grew more complex, more capable, from simple tools to intricate art, from basic communication to complex languages. The human mind was on a path of continuous growth and development. It became our defining characteristic, setting us apart from all other life forms. Our ability to think, to reason, to create, these are the traits that have allowed us to build civilizations, to explore the cosmos, and to understand the very fabric of reality. This essay explores the extraordinary journey of the human mind, from its humble beginnings to its potential for a future filled with wisdom and interconnectedness. We will delve into the milestones of our cognitive evolution, the breakthroughs that have shaped our understanding, and the possibilities that lie ahead. The development of our physical abilities, such as walking upright and using tools, played a vital role in our survival. These advancements allowed us to adapt to our environment, to hunt more effectively, and to protect ourselves from predators. But it was the evolution of our minds, our capacity for language, thought, and emotion that truly propelled us forward. This cognitive leap enabled us to form complex societies, to share knowledge across generations, and to express our innermost thoughts and feelings. This psychological evolution is an ongoing saga, one that continues to shape our species and our world. As we look to the future, we must consider how our minds will continue to evolve, how our understanding of ourselves and the universe will deepen, and how we will use this knowledge to create a better, more connected world for all of humanity. The human mind became our most powerful tool for survival. With it, we could plan, strategize, and adapt to changing environments. We could anticipate dangers and find solutions to complex problems. Language emerged, weaving communities together through shared stories, knowledge, and culture. Our ancestors learned to cooperate in hunting and gathering. They developed agriculture, transforming the landscape and their own destinies. Each generation built upon the knowledge of the previous one, creating a cumulative inheritance that propelled human progress. The mind, once a simple instrument for survival, had become a force capable of shaping the world. As human societies grew more complex, so too did our minds. We developed the capacity for abstract thought, logic, and reason. This new way of thinking allowed us to analyze the world around us, understand cause and effect, and make informed decisions. This rise of rational thinking brought immense benefits. It led to scientific discoveries, technological advancements, and the development of sophisticated social structures. Individualism flourished as humans began to see themselves as distinct entities capable of independent thought and action. The ego, with its desires and ambitions, became a driving force in human affairs. Yet this emphasis on the rational mind came at a cost. While reason brought progress, it also created a disconnect from our natural world and from the deeper aspects of ourselves. The focus on individualism often overshadowed the importance of community and collective well-being. The pursuit of knowledge and power sometimes became ends in themselves, leading to competition, conflict, and the exploitation of our planet's resources. The very mind that had been our greatest asset now threatened to become our undoing. Section 5. Beyond the rational cage. Fortunately, the story of the mind does not end here. There is a growing recognition that our minds are far more complex and multifaceted than previously understood. Beyond the rational, analytical mind lies a deeper realm of consciousness, one that connects us to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. This deeper mind is not bound by the limitations of logic or language. It is a realm of intuition, creativity, empathy, and wisdom. It is the source of our deepest values, our sense of purpose, and our connection to something larger than ourselves. Section 6. A deeper intelligence. This is not to say that reason is inherently bad or that we should abandon logic altogether. Reason and logic have been the cornerstones of human progress, enabling us to build civilizations, advance technology, and understand the natural world. They have given us the tools to solve complex problems and make sense of the universe. Rather, it is about recognizing the limitations of a purely rational approach to life. While logic can guide us through many challenges, it often falls short in addressing the deeper questions of existence, purpose, and connection. Life is not just a series of problems to be solved, but a journey to be experienced with all its nuances and mysteries. Just as our ancestors evolved from relying solely on instinct to developing reason, we too must evolve. Our ancestors painted on cave walls, telling stories and expressing their understanding of the world around them. This was an early form of intelligence, a blend of instinct and emerging rationality. We are now being called to evolve further, to transcend the limitations of our current understanding. In this modern age, we have the opportunity to integrate the rational mind with the wisdom and compassion of our deeper selves. This integration is not just a personal journey, but a collective one. To integrate the rational mind with the wisdom and compassion of our deeper selves, we must engage in practices that nurture this deeper intelligence. Meditation, mindfulness, and reflective thinking are pathways to accessing this inner wisdom. These practices help us connect with our true selves and the world around us in a more meaningful way. This deeper intelligence is not confined to the individual. It is a shared resource, a collective consciousness that we can all tap into. When we come together to brainstorm, collaborate, and share ideas, we are accessing this collective intelligence. It is through this shared effort that we can achieve greater things than we ever could alone. It exists within each of us, waiting to be awakened. This deeper intelligence is the source of our creativity, empathy, and connection to others. It is the part of us that seeks meaning and purpose, that yearns for a deeper understanding of life and our place in it. But it also flows between us, creating a web of interconnectedness. This web is the foundation of our social bonds, our communities, and our shared human experience. When we recognize and nurture this interconnectedness, we strengthen the fabric of our society, connecting us in a web of shared consciousness. This deeper intelligence allows us to transcend our individual limitations. It enables us to see beyond our personal perspectives and understand the broader picture. This shared consciousness is a powerful force for innovation, problem-solving, and collective growth. When we tap into this deeper level of awareness, we open ourselves to new possibilities. We become more attuned to the subtle energies and insights that guide us. This heightened awareness brings clarity, peace, and a sense of purpose. We access a wellspring of creativity, insight, and solutions that go beyond the limitations of our individual minds. This wellspring is the source of our greatest innovations and breakthroughs. It is where inspiration strikes and where we find the answers to our most pressing questions. And when we come together, pooling our collective intelligence, we can solve problems that seemed insurmountable. Teamwork and collaboration become the keys to unlocking our full potential. Together we can create a future that is not only intelligent but also wise and compassionate. Section 7. The emergence of interconnection. The challenges facing humanity today, climate change, social injustice, political polarization, cannot be solved by the same level of thinking that created them. We need a shift in consciousness, a move from separation to interconnection, from competition to collaboration, from fear to love. This shift is already underway. Around the world, people are awakening to the interconnectedness of all life. They are seeking deeper meaning and purpose, embracing practices that cultivate compassion and working together to create a more just and sustainable future. Section 8. A future guided by wisdom. Imagine a future where decisions are made not solely on the basis of profit or power, but with consideration for the well-being of all beings and the planet we share. Imagine a world where education nurtures not just the intellect, but also emotional intelligence, empathy, and ethical responsibility. This is the promise of an evolution of consciousness. It is a future where the human mind in its full potential becomes an instrument not of destruction, but of healing, connection, and wisdom. Section 9. The evolution of consciousness. The journey of the human mind is far from over. From the dawn of human history, our consciousness has been evolving, adapting, and expanding. We've moved from primitive survival instincts to complex thought processes, from tribalism to global awareness. This journey is a testament to our innate potential for growth and transformation. We stand at a critical juncture, a point where we can choose to continue down a path of separation and self-destruction, or embark on a new evolutionary trajectory. One guided by wisdom, compassion, and a deep understanding of our interconnectedness. This choice is not just a personal one, but a collective decision that will shape the future of our species and the planet we call home. The evolution of consciousness is not a passive process, it is a conscious choice. Every thought, every action, and every intention contributes to this grand tapestry of human experience. By making deliberate choices, we can steer our collective consciousness towards a more enlightened state. Each one of us has a role to play in this unfolding story. Whether through innovation, creativity, or simple acts of kindness, our contributions matter. We are the architects of our destiny, and our collective efforts can lead to a more harmonious and sustainable world. By cultivating self-awareness, practicing compassion, and embracing our interconnectedness, we can become active participants in the next chapter of human evolution. A chapter where the mind, in its fullness, becomes a force for good in the world. This is not just an idealistic vision, but a practical roadmap for a better future. Together, we can create a world where consciousness is not just a state of being, but a dynamic force that drives positive change, fosters unity, and nurtures the very essence of what it means to be human.